Hello Aries, this is Olivia from Boss Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for you for June the 22nd through the 26th. Please don't forget, if this does not resonate with you, please don't try to make it fit. And always check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. I do have a link below in the description box where you can find out on a birth chart where those signs are for you. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and get started. I noticed when I was shuffling the deck for the tarot reading, there was a card that flipped out, and it flipped out a couple of times, and it was the Nine of Wands, which means carrying old baggage perhaps from the past. Let's see what the angels and ancestor cards have for you. Oh, it says autumn, release the old and rest. Does that mean there's old stuff? And I was just talking about the Nine of Wands. It is talking about getting rid of old baggage and old things and old memories and old habits and old patterns, things on that nature. So maybe by autumn, you will have already been able to release all of that. Release the old and rest. Wow. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have for the tarot reading. For Aries, what is the most important thing for Aries to be aware of? The most important thing for Aries. Aries the Ram. Oh my gosh. Well, that's interesting. The last reading I just had was the same card at the very beginning, the Fool. Interesting. So I'm going to do your person and then you over here, Aries. See how things are going. Now the leap of faith, the Fool, is really an amazing card, because somebody's got to be able to be just completely fed up or done with something, or maybe they've decided to just say, hey, I'm just going to take a leap of faith and see where that leads me. It's like they've never done it before. So maybe this is the first time for you, Aries. All right, let's see what your person is up to or about. Oh, the Hierophant. Now this is truly taking a leap of faith. So you've been praying, and this is the decision that you've chosen, or the divine decided for you. That's a beautiful combination. Beautiful. So in other words, whatever your leap of faith is that you're jumping for or headed towards, the divine's got your back. The divine has got your back. Oh my gosh. That is really amazing. I like it. And of course, we all know that the Hierophant, it talks about marriage, joining two people together. It also talks about contracts, marriage contracts, business contracts. So let's just see how this rolls. And there's going to be a victory with the Six of Swords. And this is your person. So it could be that you're both going to be taking a leap of faith. Sometimes the first card is for both partners, but let's just wait and see. It's not always true. Whatever this is here, you're going to have a victory over it. And you are going to stand up for your rights, and you are going to protect your beliefs. Even if it's against opposition, people that want you to do it another way, you're saying, no, this is going to happen my way. This is me. My choices. Nice. Now, also keep in mind, sometimes that this is your person and this is you can flip. So just keep that in mind as well. Oh, the Queen of Cups. Now this is somebody that's full of love, completely full of love. She has unconditional love, pure love. She does hold the lid on her love cup because she doesn't always just give her love to anybody. She's very sensitive in that way. She's probably been hurt in the past and knows not to just give that cup of love to anybody or to share it with anybody unless there's been some type of discernment where she's made that decision herself. And that could be the king or the queen. Oh, and the star. Oh my gosh, this is really beautiful. Now the star card talks about blessings. Something is being blessed. And it's very hopeful. And there will be healing with it as well. Whoa. That is very nice. Very nice. The Wheel of Fortune. This tells me there's been a cycle that has ended, which would explain the Fool card, because the Fool is starting all over from fresh because all the stuff in the back is gone. They've already released their karma. They've already gotten rid of the old, and they're starting all over from fresh. And I feel like it's both people, especially with the Divine having the back of the Fool, because the Wheel of Fortune talks about your whole world is about to turn in your favor. It's going to all be more positive. It's going to be more luck. Anything you wish can come true. This is the same with her. Make a wish. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Good gosh, that is absolute. Now remember, a lot of this is not going to happen until autumn. So whatever season that is for you, that's when that's going to happen. So probably right now you guys are still in the process of dropping baggage, getting rid of karma or whatever. Yeah. Beautiful. Way to go, Aries. Alright, let's see on your partner side. Okay, there is going to be some financial help or assistance or gift. It's going to be a while before it comes in. It's very slow moving with the Knight of Pentacles. Very slow. Could also be that there could be a purchase of property, or it might be somebody might be selling property and get income from that. Oh gosh. Nice. Okay, so now we have the Five of Swords. Now this talks about a battle that has been fought and there was a loss. So is it something prior to this? Because I don't see how it would fit in with all of these beautiful cards, to be honest. Or this card also represents, what is it? The five. The fives are really tough. They're really tough. The Five of Swords. Oh. It could mean that there's some bullies in your environment. Does that make sense? Could it be, that could be friends, co-workers, possibly family that's kind of bullying someone here to get them off track in a negative way. Oh my gosh. Let's look at this. Whoa. Okay. And over here we've got now this is somebody that's already made a plan. Plan A has already been set. And now possibly waiting on income or this gift or property, then plan B will be made. And it is possibly a world move, going from one continent to the other. across a body of water. Because it does represent moves. It also represents what's called crossroads. And that could be as simple as, do we stay in this continent or do we move to another continent? Or do we stay at this location or do we move to a new location? Whatever that is within the same continent. But it's also, whatever the decision that's made, it's going to be long term. It's not going to be something that's just done overnight. You know, it's a long-term decision that needs to be done or needs to be planned. Needs to be planned. Part of it's planned. The way this looks, this could be the marriage part of this. It could very well be. And then plan B could actually be making a move to a new location. But there's some resistance here because this talks about conflict. And it also talks about stress. So there's something on your side, Aries. Like I said, you can flip these if it works for you. But the way I'm reading it, it's for Aries. Ooh. This is really a beautiful reading. Could this be you, Aries? The Queen of Cups? And could this be your person? Somebody that's on a very spiritual path, perhaps? I'm just saying. Oh my gosh. Aries, you're looking for something that's going to be of equality, probably in every aspect of your life. That means, you know, relationship, work, making money and giving money away. You may be able to be making, with this Wheel of Fortune, it's possible that you come into a bunch of money and perhaps you are the kind of person that's soft-hearted that you would be willing to give away that excess amount that's not needed to those that are less fortunate. Or to people that you may know. It's trying times right now, so there's probably some people that are out of work, and perhaps that's what you have in mind. Could this possibly, this just crossed my mind for some reason. Is this the kind of partnership where two people are going to be working together for the sake of humanitarian reasons? Because I really don't see any cups of love other than the Queen. Is this a partnership where two people come together and they make a pact with one another to help people around the world? Oh my gosh. Do you know how important that would be? Which would explain the Hierophant, the Star card, the Wheel of Fortune. That could possibly be just a big leap of faith. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. And maybe you're not going to be able, maybe you have to wait until autumn. Let's say, for instance, if it does have something to do with all of the things that are going on in the world right now, and you know, there's still that issue, maybe autumn would be a safer time. Oh my gosh, that just popped in my head. I wasn't thinking that at all. All right, now the Knight of Cups, now this talks about somebody that is coming in to offer perhaps help, perhaps emotional support, or it could be some kind of proposal. It could be a love proposal, but to me it feels more like an emotional proposal. Maybe there's somebody else that wants to join in. Oh my gosh. Maybe there's somebody else that wants to be a part of this. Let's get a card for the middle and see what we get. The Hierophant. The High Priestess. The Hierophant and the High Priestess is like a power couple. It's two religious, I don't want to say the word religious, I want to say two spiritually enlightened people that might be making this whole situation work. Or it could just be that you guys that took the leap of faith have such a backing with the spiritual aspect that nothing can fail. This little bitty issue right here can be easily balanced out. Oh my gosh, you guys always shock me. I love it though. Okay, and then on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups to match the Queen of Cups. You guys are up to something. I just know it. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope that this helps you. And if it is anything like that, I wish you the best. And thank you at the same time. Until then, I will see you next time, Aries. Namaste.